Algebra 2 skills number 42, logarithmic properties. There are going to be 3 properties for us to look at. And this is all because logs are basically exponents. And we know from exponent rules that there's an association between add and multiply. There's also association between subtract and divide. And we have this additional rule, which is an extension of Rule 1, that a exponent within a log can become a coefficient in front of that log. So let's try to explain why, at least for the first property. So if we call log of x a and the log of y b, then just change forms. 10 raised to the a power equals x, 10 raised to the b power equals y. And if I were to multiply those two together, remember it's an exponent rule, that's 10 to the a plus b, okay? So the log of xy, notice the color coding, the log of x times y would be like saying the log of this part right here, as you can see here, and that would be a plus b. 10 raised to the a plus b power is equal to that, basically. Okay, so let me restate that. Okay, different colors here for a reason. Okay, that's the same statement we had just made. Now, remind you the original designations. Log of x is a, log of y is b. So now if I just simply add them, it's a plus b, that plus that. So what I have here is a plus b. And notice again the color coding. Okay, both the reds equal the green. The two reds equal the same green, therefore they're equal to each other. Okay, so that's a quick explanation as to why. I don't know if it's not necessary that you remember all that or able to duplicate that, but if you want justification why, that's why it is. And the other two are you can justify similarly. Okay, so some definitions: expands, going from one log to multiple logs. Condense is the opposite, going from multiple logs to one log. And again, there's your log properties, just to review those. Example 1, we're condense here, so we have multiple logs. Now we do need the same log base. If you don't have the same log base, that's another issue, but this video will focus on the same log base. So log base 2 of 9 plus log base 2 of 5. Remember, there's association between add and multiply. So we multiply them, the two arguments, 9 times 5, to condense. So remember, in math class, you can't do something for free. So by going from 2 logs down to 1 log, I change addition to multiplication. Okay. Expand. So here I start with 1 log. Again, there's association between division and subtraction. So I separate it into 2 separate logs, both log base 5. The log base just kind of tags along. And so there you go, log base 5 of x minus 4 minus log base 5 of 6. Third example, expand again. This time we have an exponent. So 2 things are happening. First, I'm going to break this up. So I can take 1 log and make it into 2. Again, keep the same log base. That multiplication there becomes that addition. So that's the price you pay for writing 2 logs. And now this exponent, we want to put that up front. So an exponent can become a coefficient. And finally, a condense rule. Generally, when you condense, anything positive is going to go on top, anything negative is going to go on bottom. So let's take a look at that. So condense this, we have 3 terms. These positive terms are being multiplied. Remember, addition, a positive associated with multiply. And this minus is associated with divide. Okay, so when you divide something, it goes to the bottom. So it ends up looking like this. Okay, x times 3 is 3x. And remember, that coefficient can become an exponent, and you're dividing all that. So 3x over y squared. Log property.